Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a surprising album review I didn't think I'd do. Someone asked me to do this album review, and I'm gonna answer their request or whatever by saying I'm doing this album review by In Limbo, and their new album's called Biohazard. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to and let you know my thoughts on this record. So let's dive into this review. Now, this officially came out on September 9th, which I usually think albums come out Friday, but I guess this one didn't. Or it may have come out on the 6th, I'm not sure, but they released it on the 9th, is when it said it got released. But instrumentally, this album's good. The singer, however, uh, I wouldn't say he is that good. He's alright, but he's not a great singer. It just sounds really bad, kind of. And that's the flaw to the record. The singer's not doing so great. Um, I did like most of these tracks. Used was not too bad. Gen Z was solid. Um, Blind, Euphoria, and Bass Track were really good songs. Um, they they were solid tracks. They weren't really good songs, but they're probably the only best songs I know on here. Everything else on here is just average or decent. Most of the tracks are decent, and a few of them are average and okay. I think one track, My Promise, is what made me cringe a lot. The singers really sucked at that song. I just couldn't like that song, particularly because of the singer. The instrumental work is good. They did a good job on that. They just don't. The singer is not really doing so great. And I know that's probably his natural voice and how he sings, but come on, find a better singer, guys. No offense. I don't want to put you guys down for actually trying to make a pretty solid record, which you did. You did a solid job on this record. Just a few flaws I have and a few problems I have with this record are mainly the singer, and most of the tracks are. It's just mainly the singer is what's making me feel very disconnected from this record. And I know this is a well received record. Someone from the band or whatever actually told me to check this album out, or their album out, and I'm answering their request. So I'm like, okay, I'll give this a shot. I gave it a shot, and I liked some of the songs. I didn't. Some songs worked with the singer singing in it, and the most likely it didn't. It's just when he goes with that loud falsetto voice. I can't like that aspect about that record. It was bad. But that's just my opinion. You may not agree with me on it. It's just how I felt when I was listening to this record. And I don't want to give this band's album a terrible rating because I know they really tried to make a pretty good record. And I'm surprised that it's a well received album when, in fact, in my opinion, it's not really. It's maybe something to go back and listen to a couple times. And it does have replay value, that's true. It just. In my opinion, I think this record was solid. And it just felt. There were some tracks on here that felt off. They made a single, Living My Last Days, back a month ago or whatever, and I never checked this song out or this band until now, until the member or whatever told me to check them out from the band. The member from the band told me to check them out, check his band out. So I did, and I was interested in some songs. The ones that got 4 out of 5s were probably my favorites. So most of them actually did get 4 out of 5s. The ones I'd say got 4 out of 5s are track number 2, number 3, which track number 2 is Enough to Never Sleep Again, and then Radioactivity is the third track. Remember would have gotten a 4.5 out of 5 if the singer put a little more potential in his voice, and it just felt off with his voice, and that's what kind of let me down. And the melody kind of shifted a little bit in the song, so I just kind of cringed at that. But then you get to the second half of the album, and it closes out pretty alright. But for me personally, out of 10, I think I'm going to have to give this a 7 out of 10. This is a solid record, and I probably will go back and listen to it again. I just felt that certain songs on here with the singer's voice just felt off and fell short with what it was trying to go for. And I know this is their debut record, and I'm trying to give them a pretty solid rating, but I can't give it a high enough rating because it doesn't deserve it. Not all these songs are great. They're under 5 out of 5 kind of songs. They're like 4 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5, and 3 out of 5 kind of songs. It's that type of rating list I was going for with this record. But definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the In Limbo album Biohazard if you've heard it. And if you like this review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I know most of you guys are probably like, who the fuck is In Limbo? They're someone that I checked out or discovered. Well, someone told me to check them out, and it was one of the band members that did. I don't want to give away who it is. I don't know who it is, but he just told me we'd appreciate it if you review our record, and I'm like, okay. I gave it a shot, and I was pleased with some songs, but certain ones with the singer singing in it, it just felt bad. And could have been better. And I didn't want to put the singer down or anything in this review. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to tell you like it is. I can be brutally honest, and I'm sorry about that, but most of this record just fell flat a little bit. But yeah, if you like this review, I don't know if I mentioned my outro to the videos, but I will return to you for the Hustlers movie review, and next week I'll be doing Blink-182's 9 album. Or I have heard it already. I'm not doing the review until the 20th because I don't want to get in trouble for doing it too early. Hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. But most likely this record is something I'll definitely come back to. And, like, probably tomorrow I'll listen to it again and see what I think of it then. But I'm sticking with a 7 out of 10 for this record. It's solid. But thank you for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video.